Howdy guys, I'm FL08, your favorite Wolf Hero enthusiast, and welcome back to Fire Emblem The Lonely Mirror. This is an FE8 hack made by Caladrius, and today is time to actually resume Chapter 14, Distant Thunder. Kind of a rarity, we don't do that too often, do we? But it's fine. Just means the maps are getting longer, and that's perfectly fine. Let's see, where do we leave off? Let's see here. The stairway leads down here into the water. I guess you can go swimming or something. Actually, I guess it's more of like a sailor's path up here. That makes sense. I think the clear choice is just to use Sylvan to kill this guy. I mean, that's fine. He'll use 2 uses of the hammer, killing that fighter on the enemy phase, but that's fine. Using the effective weaponry, I guess, against only the type of enemy it's effective against, it doesn't really matter that much. Oh, can we kill this guy? Yeah, he has a really low HP. Good job, Helga. You've been proving yourself. You're no faith, you're Helga. How do we want to do this, though? I would like to kill these guys from the back, but I don't exactly want to use Benji. Nothing against the guy, but like, he's, I mean, I guess we can use him still, as long as this hits. Hey, gotta appreciate it. I think my Winifred just has more everything than him. More speed, more power. I guess a little bit less con, but I mean, the massive speed difference is gonna make up for it in dividends. Let's see. I kind of wish we had a regular wind tome for Joseph. Also, I haven't really commented on it, but man, his portrait is so cool. I'm really digging the beard on the characters that have returned, the ones that have gotten nice beards. I feel like Joseph's gonna be a crazy unit no matter what way we go with him. I don't know what his promotions are actually. I would assume Sage, like Wind Sage maybe, but I don't know what the other one would be. Maybe Mage Knight or something. Let's see. So we might want young Sylvan up this way. Can Travis rescue him? He can. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go to here. And then, can anybody drop him? That's the question. Okay, Ariel can drop him. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take, drop. Or we'll take, and then drop. Wait, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take, drop. We'll stand here, I guess, and just heal Boone. That works for me. And then we can employ a nice little strategy. That being Dancer strats, as usual. Armor Slayer? Armor Slayer. We'll slay this armor. Does the job. Basically goes back to what I was just saying with the hammer. No need to only use effective weaponry when it's good against people who it's effective against. Yeah, we're definitely gonna want him to one-shot. We're gonna want Sylvan, that is, to one-shot this guy because Angelic Robe, kind of nice, but the main thing is Flame Lance. That's scary. Too scary for me. Obviously, does a lot of damage. Oh wow, Boone doesn't even touch him. Why? What? 19? Are you kidding? How? Oh yeah, 3 from the gate. That makes sense. So the Silver Lance is the only way that we would hurt him. Okay, so yeah, we pretty much just need Sylvan to take this guy out. He's very, very strong. I guess what we could do is just go ahead and bait the boss out with Boone. Use the Milarepa. Since we were going to bait him out anyway. The guy does have an axe, so I mean, hey. We can use our axe effective weaponry. A shame that Helga's so far that way, but it's okay. Let's break through this little stronghold. Yeah, that's gonna hurt if it hits, but it's fine. We have our own hammer to bop this guy with. And if we don't kill him, that's okay. That saves the use of the hammer, but of course we don't. We're gonna have to heal up Sylvan before we attack that knight up there, but that's okay. Okay, they are splitting up a little bit, I guess. Okay, this is where it gets scary. Okay, never mind, it's not scary. You should have turned your back when you had the chance. Your history. Nope. Apparently we're not, because you're not doing enough damage to... I mean, you're doing enough to kill us in two hits, but 24 is not going to do anything. Well, Saoirse will have a very good time dealing with that. Okay, Benji, your hit rates really bother me. It's really a shame. But I mean, hey, you're doing effective damage, and it's 3 times effective damage instead of 2 times effective damage, and we like that. We like 3 times effective damage in this house. Can Joseph... I guess he can set up the kill for Roxy. Poor Roxy. I mean, assuming she hits anyway. If she doesn't, we might have to employ different strategies. Might have to take another turn before we go and kill that knight with Sylvan. However, I think we're okay. Perhaps we can... No, not quite. Can't get that kill exactly how I want it. Let's see. What I'll actually do is attack from one range, so that on the off chance that we miss, we can throw a hand axe with the pirate, Mr. Riley. And that guarantees a different outcome. Or, well, not guarantees, but, you know, about as close as you can get to guaranteeing it. What's his skill like, anyway? Not the best, not the worst. Could be better. Let's see, I think we'll just use Benji one more time. And then we'll get the kill with Saoirse. Really like Saoirse. I hope that she gets some good level ups. Because she very much needs them in order to become good. Would like more power, would like more speed. Do we have an alternate weapon? I guess we could trade her the Killing Edge, which would be a little bit more. Actually, how's Miles doing? Miles could probably get the kill easily. Actually, he would die if he got hit, so we'll just not do that. Iron Sword, actually no, Killing Edge is what I want. And then she can have that kill. Yep. Maybe she'll even get a crit, just for style. Nope. No, I failed. And I was just promoted too. Yeah, that's a shame. Wasted an Elysian Whip on this guy. Or Master Seal, I guess. Come on, get some strength. No, that's not a good level up. I'm sorry, Saoirse. Elixir. Oh well. That's fine. It's gonna happen. Most unfortunately. Take. Drop. I wonder... No, there would have been absolutely no way that Riley would have been able to do that. Maybe we can put Riley in range of that guy, though. It's probably a Toxin Lance, but that gives me the opportunity to... Oh, that's really bad, actually. How about we don't do that? Okay, that's unfortunate. Let's trade away your weapons, then. That's... I should have paid attention. That was a bad move. But it's bound to happen. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot, but... Hey, he dodged. That's the good in trading away weapons whenever you're in that particular kind of danger. Okay, so hammer. I mean, just heal him up, right? And then he's good to go. Probably could have used Mend. Probably wouldn't have hurt. But that's fine. I guess we can use the dance to heal him up after he gets, I mean, perhaps hit, but probably not hit. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Very good. Now we'll seize the gate. Hopefully you don't have to use the only boon to do that. That would be a little bit unfortunate. We'll try with, I guess, Benji, because he's not going to be doing much anyway, right? Okay, cool. I've secured this gate. Yes, you did that, Benji. You are the one who secured that gate, nobody else. Let's see, I guess this leaves this open for Travis, or perhaps Joseph. Kinda Travis. I kinda want Travis to get the kill. So, let's do that. Travis hasn't been getting enough kills. If we're gonna keep him, he's gonna have to get some. Let's see, he should be able to kill with the Iron Sword now. Not that it really matters, since the Steel Sword had 100 hit anyway. And, let's see. Yep, perfect. Good job, Travis. I guess that's one way, or that's one reason that I, like, kind of enjoy that this hack doesn't have skills. Skills in GBA Fire Emblem are cool and all, but, I mean, it's definitely a pain when you have to go through them and remember all of them and stuff. It really depends, it really does go game to game, how cool they are, at least in my opinion. Okay, here's this back. You can also have the hand axe. I would like to use Riley, if at all possible. I like the animation. Although, of course, when he promotes, if he promotes, then the animation goes away. We'll just stand here, I guess, and heal up a little bit. Might be able to bait this guy over with Helga. But, either way, onward. Onward and upward. We are going to be moving for a few turns. I wonder if we can shorten that some. I mean, I could probably do that in post-production, so maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll shorten the movement in post-production, because we're going to be moving quite a bit. But first, we have a soldier to kill. 13 damage, plus whatever he does. I think that's an exact kill, right? Yeah. So there's the kill for Riley. Gotta love those pirate animations. I wonder what the Berserker animations look like. I wonder if they're gonna use the Hawkeye ones or the regular ones. The Hawkeye ones are... they're okay. I like them. I like them on Hawkeye specifically. But I think I prefer the regular Berserker animations overall. Let's see. We'll just use Helga. Maybe we could, maybe I should have danced for Ariel because healing is going to be kind of big. She's going to get a lot of healing. Ariel is probably, once I get to her to roughly level 15, maybe I'll just promote her. She could actually perhaps reach that in this map. Completely depends upon how many more times she gets to heal. Which I may just take some time and heal everybody up. Instead of like rushing onwards as I have in the past. Like rushing onwards and completing the chapter. Never the worst thing, or never exactly a bad thing to just sit there and farm healer experience up, especially considering that it's, you know, a little bit more valuable. Once you get your healer to the point that they're fighting and stuff, I mean, they can just stand there and not have to worry so much on enemy phase. I mean, not necessarily that's a result of them being able to fight either, it's just that the fighting isn't a pure loss whenever you go for it. That is to say, you can use your healer to soak an attack, and that's perfectly fine. That's actually a valid strat that I don't think people use enough, but it's a pure loss whenever you do that. You're, like, unless you're preventing yourself from outright losing, you're only losing HP and not really gaining anything, except for surviving for another turn exactly. Heal staff breaks. We have another one in the convoy. Also, we still have that restore staff to hand over. Okay, we can bait out both of these guys. But who with? Probably Sylvan. Almost definitely Sylvan. But that'll be one more turn from now because I want to heal him. Sylvan does his best when he's healed, of course. Oh, not with the men's staff, though. We'll grab that other heal sometime soon, probably. Actually, we won't need it this map. Trade over the restore staff. Maybe there's a toxin lance somewhere here, or a toxin weapon that we could exploit. We might have already gone through them. The bolting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 2 spaces away from the stairway. We could barrier up Riley and let him soak those. I think he's our best res unit right now, which honestly is kind of cool. What is our res like anyway? Well, I guess Joseph's a little... Ariel's pretty good, although she can't barrier herself, of course. Guess we'll have to see how that goes. I don't want to just stand there and bait out every single bolting use, but I mean, it is a bolting tome. It does have 20 crit. 20 crit on a bolting tome. Okay, I guess that's how that is. And it has a lot of power, 28. Oh my gosh. 20 crit on the bolting tome. I don't know about that one. That's pretty big. I hope we get a Hoplon guard or something, because we're sure as heck gonna need one. Okay, let's stand here with the hand axe. That way we can retaliate upon this guy. Okay, so maybe we're gonna have to stand there and bait all of those out, because man, that's rough. That's a lot of damage. Let's see. 28. Plus, okay, 15, so 13 times 3. He dies. Who was our other res unit? Joseph, he dies. To a crit? Yeah, it's over. That's crazy. I don't know about that decision. That's a rough one. Bolting tomes are going to be really, really good once we get our own Thunder Mage, assuming we get one. Please get some res. If you get a point of res, you'll live. Okay, no. Well, you got HP. I think you'll live now, because you have that HP. That's crazy. Man. Actually, I don't know if Sylvan will live, because he was not the one I had in mind. Let's see, Sylvan would do... He'd be taking 18 times 3, so no, he's not going to live either. Man, I don't know about that one. That feels a little bit heavy. But I guess we'll find out very quickly how impactful that really is. Particularly on this boss, it's going to be very impactful. I guess one way of avoiding that would be dancing for somebody and letting them kill this guy right away. But man, that's hard. That's so much damage. The crit is not insignificant either, so it's not like I can really just ignore it. Okay, we'll use Riley for this guy. Might as well. Use the battle axe to break it out. See what's up. If he levels up off this, maybe he'll get a point of res. No, he won't. How do I want to do that exactly? He'll have 15 res. That'll do 13 damage. 13 times 3 is 39. Man. I don't know what to say here. That's just really, really hard. That's really hard. I mean, what do you even do against that? We don't have any crit negation. We don't have any units that come with enough res to just live. Like, even Sylvan here with 40 HP. Like, even if I gave him the Angelic Robe, he gets one shot. On a crit, of course. That's wild. 26 is nothing insignificant at all. Who's our best luck? 20 or 12? I think Joseph is just straight up our best bet. He negates 12 points of the crits, which is it brings it down to 14. And then he has the most res, but not that it matters anyway because you die to a crit, like anybody does. Wow. Okay, Joseph, I hope you can live. Otherwise, I think you're one of those units that would cause the game over for us. And then this guy's in range too, so that's gonna hurt. How much are you doing with the javelin? 15. Okay, so 9 damage. Okay, I guess we just have to hope. That's about all we can do here. Oh boy. Good old bolting tome. Hope we get one of those for ourselves. I guess bolting tomes were always in need of a little bit something, like a little bit of a something in order to give them a little bit more of a boost, but I don't know about that much. One thing I'd always had in mind for a bolting tome would be to maybe reduce the range down to like 3 to 7 or something, and then give it 8 or 9 uses. That way it's a little bit more useful, and it's like not as stringent on the player in terms of uses. Okay, I think we're still safe if we stand here, so we'll kill this guy like that. We'll go ahead and, well, no, we'll just, oh, support with Travis. I don't know about that one. I do not know about that one. Travis, my boy, as much as I like you, I don't think you're, oh, yeah, I don't think you're gonna get with Ariel. I think that's gonna be reserved for Boone. Oh, speaking of, Boone, give me Milarepa for a moment. There's a straggler I'd like to take down with it. I'm sorry, Ariel, but I'd rather hold on to my lance. Why? It'd be practical for me to use it right now. I can reach them faster because I'm on a horse. You have a good point. Well, could I just give you a different lance? Forget it. I just lost sight of them. Sorry. Why are you so possessive of that thing? Well, it's not an ordinary weapon, you know. Lionel gave it to me. I know that. Is there more value than the sentiment? If you ever wielded it, you would just understand. How am I going to wield it if you won't let me? Forget it, Boone. It's probably not a good weapon if my father was willing to give it away. I don't need to use the hand-me-down. Never mind. Don't worry too much, Ariel. Maybe you're right. It's not as though I prefer to use a lance, or to get my hands dirty when fighting. Alright, sorry for the quick cut there. It's difficult being in charge. Well, remember that I share leadership. You can count on me. Thank you, Boone. Where did that straggler go? I'll find them. Very nice. I think they have a really good dynamic, even just in the story. Although I find Ariel to be, like, maybe a little bit too commanding. That said, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's good that the characters have depth to them. Let's see, do we want to... Oh, a killer lance, jeez. I guess what we could do is give the chest key over to him. We can replace that with the iron axe, and then we can... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4... And then we can take them down there, and they can get the treasure and whatnot. I don't think that Sylvan is necessarily the best choice anyway for when it comes to taking these guys on. Like maybe the Wyvern, but that's about it, right? Okay, I guess we'll see how this goes. If anything... No, Wyatt has, like, no res. I was gonna say, if anything, we could just use Wyatt, but... Not quite. I should have waited for one turn, actually, because my plan there was to actually use Sylvan to kill that guy, wasn't it? Okay, that's fine. Elwind... nah, we'll not ward just yet. I guess it doesn't really matter, but, let's go for it. The idea of Miss Arrow using lances kind of implies that she might become one of those units that we saw much earlier on in the game. I forget what they're called exactly, but they were really cool. So if we get one of those, I will not at all be disappointed. In fact, I will be rather excited. Saoirse, Benji, Miles. Miles hasn't really been doing much, neither has Roxy or Benji. I mean, they do what they can, but that's about it. Hammer, we'll take the chest key for now so we don't have to send an item back. I don't know, we'll just stand here. Save this bet, I guess. We'll see what happens. We're one space away from that guy's range. Pretty scared. Oh boy. He would have actually killed Sylvan on a crit, but it was really unlikely. Okay, that's good though. We can get the items that we need to get now. Whatever is in those chests anyway. Very good. Yeah, that's expected. We're not going to kill. We can kill with probably Boone. We'll give the kill to Joseph. Might as well. I think he's very, very deserving of any experience he could get. Also, I just noticed I forgot to change the question of the day for this episode. I mean... oops. Happens, I guess. What's a new question of the day? I mean, I guess just what's your preferred control setup for non-GBA FE? Do you like the Switch Pro controller? Do you like GameCube controller for like Teleus? Do you just like the regular GBA? I don't know. Whatever you can get your hands on. Perhaps keyboard? It's hard to say. I hope we don't die here. This is really just the scariest part of the map, like pretty hands down. I don't know what to say. I guess this is it. It's all or nothing here. We'll go ahead and heal for whatever it's worth. The bolting tome is absolutely terrifying, and there's really no getting around that. We're gonna have to sit here and soak 5 uses of it. 50% crit, or 14% crits on a 50% hit rate. It's gonna be a coin flip every single time. Speaking of, does anybody have more avoid? I guess theoretically Miles would have more. Can you support yet? I think Joseph and Miles would be a good support because that's fire and wind, and that gives like hit, avoid, crit, like tons of crit and tons of attack. I think they would be a really good pair. Plus they have a really good dynamic. I guess that's about as good as it's gonna get. Either way, I guess somebody's dying. So I guess we should reduce the hit rate as much as we can. Plus they're not that different in terms of I mean, I guess we'll go for it. Either way, everyone's dying to a crit, so we'll use as much of avoid as we can. In the meantime, we'll grab these chests with these guys and see what's up. I think the rest of our units are kind of just done for the rest of this map. We'll see what happens. Please miss. Please miss. Oh my gosh. It's so much. He got hit. That's crazy. There's so much crit on that thing. It's so scary. And like obviously I don't play with save states. So if I mess this up, like it's not even if I mess this up, if the game decides it wants to mess me up, then I have to replay the whole map. I don't want to do that. It was a fun map and all, don't get me wrong, but I mean, it would obviously be very, very much preferable to not have to re-record this entire thing. Oh boy. This map's making me, this particular enemy is making me think that perhaps the mechanic of 3 houses in Shadows of Valentia with the oh, what's it called? Divine turn wheel and whatnot. Maybe it's not such a bad idea. Uh-oh. Oh Oh my gosh, he hit me again. It's so much. We have to survive 2 more. It's gonna be hard. I guess we're getting healing experience off of it. That's about all I can do. I don't exactly think it's the best thing in the world to have to actually just sit here and soak bolting uses, but I mean, do be the way it is. Once we get through this guy, assuming we do, man, please don't crit me. Please do not. Please miss. He hit again! That's 3 47s in a row. Oh man. How do you even do that? Oh, another support? Oh no, that's just Travis. I'm glad that the support icon, or the support thing, is underneath the other one. The heal. Otherwise it would get very annoying to try to sift through that every time. Oh man. That's rough. Please don't hit me. This is the last one, please, and we'll be in the clear. Okay, we're good. We're safe. Whatever. Okay, he missed anyway. That's crazy. So much crit rate on that thing. Bolting Tome. Man, imagine if that was on Selena and just regular FE8, or on Ursula in FE7. It would make approaching them so impossible. Or it would feel like that anyway. Okay, that's fine. We can throw another one with Boone. Probably break that Javelin. I think we have another one in the convoy anyway. Probably a couple of them even. I'm pretty sure I picked up a few. I guess we'll just use the Iron Lance up close. That way it's more guaranteed. Maybe the Slim? No, we'll just use Iron. I guess I could have used Slim and that would have, it would have still gotten the kill and it would have given Ariel something to heal. Let's see. Well, I guess we could... No, he's not gonna move. This guy will though, probably. Yeah. Just use Wyatt. Almost done. We're almost at the end. Now that, the Bolting Tome is no more. I mean, the mage himself is still there. That's still a threat. But I think we're fine, otherwise. I mean, I guess I could just use the Ward Staff and heal a little bit more. Honestly, it might be worth going ahead and promoting Ariel after the next level up. Although, maybe not. I don't think we necessarily need that right away. I think what I'll do is I'll get the level up on her, and then I'll decide whether or not I would rather have her promoted next map. Also, I didn't even look at the treasure that we got. What did we get anyway? I think we got like a... Oh no. Okay, just Thunder Mages. Quote unquote, just Thunder Mages. We got a Master Seal, okay, and a Silver Sword. Very good treasure, actually. We take those, 100%. He did it. It's the Sylvan Roar. The best roar. The only roar that I ever needed in my life. Somehow it didn't even register to me that he would be able to do that. That's awesome. Okay, we'll take, drop, and then dance and heal. Although maybe I shouldn't have danced there, because I think maybe it would have been better if I had saved that for this. But it should be okay, right? I hope, I think, maybe. Perhaps? No. No, not really. How much damage are you taking? 11 and 11. So, what I will instead do is use this toward you. And that way we don't die, hopefully. We will throw this and kill, I guess, and then back off a little bit with Ariel. The mages are scary. Yep, and then do this. Move here. Pick her up instead of support. Take, drop. And we should be completely safe. I think Wyatt will be just fine. Here's hoping... Oh wow, he can... Oh, that's a 3 range. It's Obulus. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I think we're fine. If he gets hit by all of them, I think he still lives. He's gonna get hit by the Obulus, almost certainly. The mages are not messing around, I'll tell you that. They do not care. He doesn't face crit rate. I guess the Thunder is fine in that way. I guess ordinarily, in regular FE, you're used to the Thunder Tome having a little bit of crit on it. I don't know if that's just negated by his luck right here, or if it just doesn't have as much crit. Obviously Thunder is like the better of the, you know, primary tomes. Not so much primary, but you know what I'm saying. Like, okay, it has a little bit of crit still. I guess he just has like 5 luck. I don't know why I'd expect it otherwise. Okay. So, I mean, sure. Go for it. Sylvan good. He could have died to a crit if he had missed or something, but I mean, we've already faced enough crits that I'm like softened to those. It's no big deal. Actually, it would have been a really big deal. Do not get me wrong. It would have been a really big deal if he'd missed, but he didn't, so we're all good. Saoirse gets a kill. She can also probably kill the other one with the killing edge or something, or maybe with the help of some shots from Benji. Yep, perfect. And then we can dance for Saoirse. She has not exactly leveled up in a way that I'm super pleased with, but I guess it's fine because she's the unit that I want to use, and that's fine. No need to use only the best, just use the ones you like. At least that's how I feel anyway. So far I have been using units that I like. It's really hard to find a unit that I don't like in this game. Let's see. Can we do this in a different way? I guess she's going to be taking a hit from that guy anyway, so we can just use the Floret. I wish we had a Lance Reaver. I know we had one pre-skip, but I don't know if we have one now. If we do, it would be on Miles, but we don't, so... Heal up Benji, and then we'll have 2 other heals with, actually probably 3, because Wyatt has a lot of HP. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. Actually pretty good. I like Ariel. She has a lot of good attributes to her, between her stats and her character itself. She's very enjoyable. Oh, I think there was some support there. Actually, that'd be a pretty good support for Boone. That would give a little bit of attack and crit. I think the Ice Affinity is sort of a bummer, so to speak, when it comes to Boone. Ice Affinity is the one that I find to be the worst in general. I guess the crit avoid is nice. And, ouch, that hurts a lot. Please crit so we don't waste uses. Very good. There we go. That's what we wanted. That's a very good crit. And that's a very good level up, I hope. Please. Attack, please. Speed. Oh, she got it. She got what I wanted. And some res and HP on top of it. We take those. That'll be about 3 more heals. No, it'll be 2 heals. I guess we could get her to 15 this chapter. And that'd be okay. Riley's pretty much done this map, I would say. Maybe I'm overextending the heals just a bit, but I think it's okay. It's all for a good cause. What kind of damage? Still 16 crits. Does anybody not die to that? Let's assume that, like, Joseph... I mean, I guess we could just 3-range him at the end of the day. Like, yeah, let's try it. I mean, if... I guess we'll just save the aerial level up for next chapter. Yeah, there we go. Joseph's just crazy. Force Eddy is a good tome. And then I guess we'll heal those 2 more times. And then we'll be good to go. I'll probably let Joseph stand on the fort. Well, this was a good map overall, I think. Apart from, like, literally just that mage, everything else about this map was really fun and engaging. The enemies kept coming, and they never felt like they were overbearing, but they also never felt like it was just too easy to get through them. Very, very well done map, for a pretty large map. I hope we didn't take things too far. I guess it's too late to back out now. We actually crossed the border despite our odds. Maybe this is something that we can do, but are you certain we are going about this the right way? It's really not worth dwelling about this. The ends justify the means in this case, and obviously the Proclaimers have some hold on Burgess Council. Otherwise they would have disregarded our previous warnings. I just don't like the idea of throwing caution to the wind. He's a wind mage, so you're gonna have to do that sometimes. We're used to having a solid plan in place. We already have a plan in place, and things so far are going according to our plan. You think I don't know that? But the Proclaimers are a cunning group. How do we not know, or how do we know that they are not already anticipating this? They probably are, but I don't care. I refuse to watch and see what happens. If there's any chance in stopping them, we take it. I see what you mean. Now, enough idle chat, let's get going. Good old Joseph. Very nice guy. Well, sorta. Lord Shane of House Ashmont. At your commands. Tanya Dalmask. Thank you for representing your house while your father is ill. I do wish him a swift recovery. The music implies something bad's happening here. I don't know what's up, though. These all look like fine people so far. The pleasure is mine, Lady Astoria. The strength of the Damask family will see him through this illness. And lastly, Lord Talford. It's good to see all the noble houses present before my upcoming coronation. Oh, okay. Yeah, this coronation, not Leah's. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I wanted to use this time to ensure that all things are on course. Lord Talford, how are our people taking the Closed Borders Act? The embargo is still in effect. However, I must admit that our people are going concerned. My daughter is currently out there trying to soothe their fears. Very good. Let the people know that after my coronation, my first act will be to rescind this law. Remember, this law is in place to protect our sacred treasure. On that subject, I'm afraid there have been many disturbances at our border. Tensions have been high with Celeste in particular, but I believe they hardly pose a threat. Brother, there you are. Oh, it's Wise. I have something urgent that we must discuss. The snooze fest can wait. You impudent buffoon, how dare you? Have you no respect for our future queen, our country, or even the Ashmont name? Huh? Who are you? When did they let commoners into council meetings? You dishonor me, brother. Guards, escort him out of here. I'll deal with him later. We need to call off the coronation. My girlfriend has a bad feeling. Thank you, Lord Shane. It's comforting to know that you are the head of the Ashmont family. Now, back to business. Well, now that we are safe from that idiot, I must report... Oh, huh. She is extremely pretty. Probably the prettiest portrait we've seen so far. I hope she's good. Pardon my late intrusion, but I bring dire word from the border. For the love of constant interruptions. Wanda, my daughter, what on earth were you doing at the border? Oh, you know, soothing people, something. Oh, that doesn't matter. Some Celeste mercenaries have broken through our defenses at Fort Kansa. This is an outrage. How many soldiers did we lose? None. Strange, right? Detain them immediately. I will see to this personally. Thank you, Lord Shane. We will reconvene after this threat has been controlled. Okay. I assume he is implying us. Burga Courts. Oh, he has like the boss icon. Oh, they're both wyverns. Brother, there you are. I was hoping to catch you. Something has come up. Ah, has Big Bro come to apologize? Have you come to finally acknowledge my superior intellect? Stay in line, Wise. The way you handled yourself in that meeting was an embarrassment to the Ashmont name. It's no wonder Lady Astoria was elected as Burga's new ruler instead of our household. Sorry, I wasn't listening. Do you need me for something? I was hoping you could join me in an upcoming battle. Some mercenaries have entered our borders and need to be dispatched. Reports indicate that they are on their way here as we speak. Also, no casualties have been reported on our end. Lord Shane, couldn't this mean that these mercenaries aren't hostile? Maybe we should just speak with them and hear them out? They may not be hostile, but they do not belong here. Come, Wise. We must prepare for battle. Farewell, my love. Do not worry your heart, for I am the best in battle of all time. Okay. Okay, Wise. Oh boy, this will be fun. Looks like it's time to break out my old bow again. Oh, that implies we're getting her back soon, which would be very, very cool. The story is really good. I'm really, really pleased with the story. It's been so much fun to watch it all unfold. I like all of the characters. It just feels, it's so good. The map was also good. I was going to say that the map was not good, but it was good. The only reason is like literally just that Thunder Mage being the scariest thing I've encountered. Like apart from perhaps the sudden shock of seeing Saoirse almost crit me last time, that was the scariest enemy that we faced so far. And I hope that bolting tomes do not become a constant, because that would be really annoying. I can understand them having a little bit of crit on them, but if we're going to face something like that, I feel like we should probably have a hop on guard or some sort of something just to negate that, because that's so much crit for a weapon so deep in the map. A reset there would be devastating. Like that obviously was like an hour recording before, maybe a little bit more, and then now it's been about half an hour. So just playing through the map again for a mistake that's really not even in your control, that would be kind of no bueno. But I guess there's no changing it now. It was a fun map though, don't get me wrong. That was a really fun map. Just a singular enemy there made it like an increment worse, I would say. I look forward to seeing how Gathering Storm is on Maddening mode. I'll probably play that after after this one. We'll see what's up with that. Well, I'll see what's up with that. If you want to see that, you know, grab the patch for yourself in the link in the description. Feel free to play along. It's been a lot of fun. And I think you'll enjoy the game too. Guess that's about all I have to say. So, till next time, I will see you later. The drums of war are beating. No man can be trusted.